you are a new sailor or maybe a sailing school grad without a boat, just trying to find a place to sail. And it's been suggested that a yacht club is a great place to start. I couldn't agree more. But the first yacht club you go to doesn't even have any sailboats, or yachts at all for that matter. Strike one. The second one has a fence like Fort Knox, and a uniformed security guard that doesn't even let you in. Strike two. The third has lots of yachts, some that obviously use sails, but no club. When you ask someone about the opportunity of sailing, they give you a puzzled look at best. Uh-oh, strike three? But on your last stop, you were welcomed in and mixed with the friendly crowd, and as you were leaving, someone stops and asks, "When are you coming back? And by the way, do you want to crew with us on Thursdays?" Hopefully, yes. But wait, all of these places are called yacht clubs? Why are they so different? And how can I tell that I'm finding a yacht club like the last one without going through all of those other uncomfortable rebuffs and dead ends? And why is this important? Well, because if you are making a great effort to search and you end up nowhere, where do you think your interest in learning to sail is going to go? Exactly. First, just be assured that as a new sailor, the welcoming ones are out there. Don't lose hope. Stick around, and at the end I'll show you how to find them and even sign up as a potential crew member at no cost at all. Oh, and by the way, as always, in Sailing Team Tally-Ho videos, no AI. And this is my own voice. And if this subject is interesting to you, please click on the like and subscribe. It's an uphill battle to compete with the deluge of AI content these days, so I appreciate it. Thank you. First, let's talk for just a sec about the misconceptions of a yacht. The word yacht is an old Dutch term for a small ship that was originally used to chase pirates away. The image that most people have of yachts nowadays is the mega yacht, which is true to a point. But the reality is that the word yacht is so easy to say it is borrowed by many, if not all major languages, and has become the word of choice for any type of pleasure boat, big or small. Don't worry, the chasing pirates part is now considered optional. So whether you're in the Asia Pacific, the Middle East, or Europe, you're going to find a yacht club by that name of every different size, shape, and purpose imaginable. Which leads us to our first visit, the yacht club without any yachts. Remember what we said about the image of the mega yacht? Well, these yacht clubs use the name only to tap into that ambiance. They might fool you by being on the waterfront or even having a yacht for dinner cruises, but when you visit their website, you only see what their next dinner or drink specials are. And maybe they're a great place to visit, but you're just not going to find anyone who knows anything about sailing there. It's just the wrong tree. It may seem obvious, but myself, having been a captain of a dinner cruise boat for years, I wish I had a nickel for every time I was asked. Our second visit is to our yacht club with our buddy, the security guard. This yacht club actually does have yachts and sailing, so then why can't I get in and try to sail? The truth is, this type of yacht club are exclusive member-only propositions. To be admitted is a long process, and you often need to be voted in by existing members, some of whom have been members for generations. They are designed to serve a very particular and limited clientele. You often need a written invite from an existing member to even get in. I call these the exclusive country club yacht clubs. They're often big and prestigious, but to become a member requires what I've seen, a $50,000 or more initial fee with $2,000 or more per month just for maintenance. So how can you tell on the surface if it's a country club yacht club? Typically, you'll see tennis courts, swimming pools, maybe even a private beach, and a golf course. And especially a fancy restaurant associated with them. While the word yacht is prominent in their name, yachting is often only a very small part of their activities. Some of them have a lot of sailing associated with them, and some none at all. Can you learn to sail at one? Maybe. Sometimes these types of clubs will have a separate sailing center close by. I would check on that first. If you didn't know any better, though, to not get let in at one of these can be discouraging because it seems as if this is so close of the target of what you want. The high member and cost barrier to entry can be very discouraging. But don't worry, there are other fish in the sea, as you'll find out. Our next stop is what looks like a yacht club, but isn't actually a yacht club at all. You may find yourself looking at a place called a yacht club or a yacht basin, but in fact it is a marina, purely there to dock boats. The yacht title may be right, but the club part is missing. This one, however, may be just what you're looking for in disguise, however. Sometimes marinas have sailing clubs, and note that I don't necessarily call them yacht clubs, that some boat owners organize on their own. So look carefully and ask around. You may just find what you're looking for after all, but it might take a little bit of digging. And because it is a general marina, you'll often find that only a few people really know about it. I'll put a website that has many of these organizations listed worldwide that will help you find these. But now the question is begging, is there any yacht club in the world that actually focuses on sailing, yet is open to the average person? There sure is. Take a walk down one of the docks with me and see all the boats. You'll realize that to get all of these boats out racing takes crew members. Lots of them. And I know of no other realistic and better way to get sailing proficiency, near shore or offshore, it doesn't matter, without having to own a boat than by crewing for a competent racing skipper and team. For our example, I'll use none other than Sailing Team Tally-Ho's home port of Wayzata Yacht Club. On a race evening, there are often more than 120 boats participating in a single event, which translates to a need of over 400 crew members. And crew members just don't drop out of the sky, you know. As a result, costs are kept quite low for crew membership, often less than one night on the town, for a whole season on the boat. But how do I get engaged? Now I'm going to share with you the secret of how to get on a crew without all of the humiliating rejections and snubs. And believe me, I've had my share of those as well. While there's a choice in apps, I'm going to steer you to the one that we use at Wayzata Yacht Club as well as the club's Lake Superior fleet called Rail Meets. And as a disclaimer, I just want to mention that I am not in any way compensated by Rail Meets. Rail Meets is a way for skippers, and most relevant to this video, crew members to search for, find, and be found for yacht clubs all over the world. As a skipper, I have had crew members from literally 3 different continents on my boat due to Rail Meets. Conversely, I've used it to get crew spots from many ports of call as well. It works both ways. Go out to railmeets.com and click on the Get Started and click on the Boat Finder. And look at all of the locations. Now this video is purely to show you the way in. I have other videos about how to use RailMeets. But believe me, once you are in here, you will be then a new blip on the radar screen of the yacht club of your choice. They will see you. After this, it's communicating with the skipper and getting on a boat, even if you don't have experience. I'd also go to the website of the yacht club you are focused on and learn about their events and get familiar with the boats they race and the frequency of their races. The world can become your oyster if you choose it to be, not just because the stars happen to align. And there we go. We had 3 strikes, but we still had a home run. And we have some exciting news that Sailing Team Tally-Ho will be on the road, splashing in new water in a few weeks in a major world regatta. Come join us with our point of view footage. Be sure to click the subscribe and notify, and I'll have tons of exciting stuff to come.